We are here at Progressive Plants in Copperton, Utah to have a look at the wide variety of plants that can add interest and color to your yard throughout the year, but specifically in fall. Cameron, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Give us a little overview on what you think is a good thing to think about for somebody who's thinking of planting in the fall.
Well, I like to use a lot of high interest value plants is what I like to kind of call them. So they kind of give you a little bit more than just fall color. I like to get something either like a little bit in the spring, summer, and then have something really pop late summer to early fall. So the first one that I kind of actually like to show you is this is called a Miss Molly butterfly bush.
It's beautiful.
It's great. It's made by Proven Winners. Really good bloomer, great for pollinators. Butterflies absolutely love this thing. And it's got a really unusual color to it. And they get kind of big, about 4 to 5 feet, but they are absolutely gorgeous. And they bloom for a long time. They start around about mid-July, and they'll just kind of keep going until it freezes. Another one that I like, this is more of like a ground cover.
So this is pretty low right here.
It's pretty low, and it's not a super aggressive ground cover. This one is called Plumbago. This one has little blue flowers late in the season, and then its fall color is amazing. It is a kaleidoscope of like oranges and reds and yellows and even like some purples in it. I mean, it's really cool.
Wow.
And it grows in sun or shade. It doesn't care. And just kind of will gently kind of spread. So it's pretty easy control for a ground cover.
How much water does it take?
You know, it's actually pretty versatile. It's actually pretty drought tolerant, but it doesn't mind like wetter areas either.
Really?
So the more water you give it, the more it seems to kind of grow.
That's cool.
But it does okay being in you know, drier areas as well. The next one is kind of a grass. I actually really like this grass a lot. It's not used as often as I would like by like a lot of landscape architects or homeowners, but it's called Little Blue Stem. It's got more of like an upright form, kind of like what you see.
Yeah, it kind of bows out a little bit, which is kind of different from what you see from a lot of other grasses, right?
Yep, and it gets about 3 to 4 feet. It's more of like this bluish color. There's actually multiple cultivars of this, all with like varying shades of blue. The reason why I like this is that in October, this thing just goes scarlet, okay? It is the brightest red that you will ever see in a grass.
Really?
It's amazing.
And it's a perennial.
Yep, it's a perennial. Comes back every single year. Really easy to maintain. You can choose to leave all the stalks up at the end of the year if you want some winter interest to go with it. Or if you just don't want to deal with the maintenance later, just go ahead and cut it off after it goes dormant and you're good to go.
Oh, that's excellent.
I think this is more interesting for a longer time.
It's definitely more unique than like a lot of the grasses you see
Exactly.
out there. Yeah.
Exactly. This is actually a chokeberry. This one gets to be about 4, maybe 5 feet, but it's meant to be grown like in a hedge. And it's got more of an upright form. So all you have to do is really just kind of top them. You don't have to like prune the sides or anything.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Yep. It does have edible berries on it. So I don't know how tasty they are, but I've heard that chokeberries are pretty good in pies. But the fall color in this is also just amazing. So if you see like those hedges of color, a lot like burning bush and whatnot, I think this is a fantastic replacement for burning bush. Plus it's more water-wise, and it holds up to the heat a lot better than a burning bush does.
Okay.
So, and its fall color is kind of like an orange, yellow, scarlet color. They're really, really pretty. And you'll have like little white flowers on them.
In a hedge, that would be
spring.
really interesting too.
Yeah, it's really cool to use them that way. And then the last one that I have, this is a oak leaf hydrangea. You don't see these a ton in a lot of landscapes. They're really cool. They are a hydrangea, so they will have blooms, kind of like the hydrangeas behind us. But they have like really broad leaves, and they come in a multitude of sizes. They can stay as small as 3 to 4 feet. They can get to 8 to 10, depending on the variety.
Really? Wow.
So you have to be really careful which one you get. So if you get like a really big one next to your front door, you're gonna have a problem. So about middle of October, these will just turn crimson. So they are very, very bright. Then they get really dark in color as well, like a dark red, before they finally drop.
Oh,
so
really? Wow.
it's kind of it's a really unique look for the first part of the year. And then you have the flowers in typically about August, September, they'll start blooming. And then
To go straight from blooms into
straight
colors.
to fall color. And a lot of times you'll see the flowers and the fall color at the same time. And that's what I have for you today, Mark.
All right, well, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, you bet.
It's wonderful. I'd like to thank Cameron Alcott for welcoming us out to Progressive Plants and showing us some of these amazing plants that they have on offer here. If you like this video, please check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Thanks.